Welcome, boxing fans, to Unbiased Boxing Talk, where we cover all the latest news in the fight game. In this video, I kind of want to just talk about what I think is killing the sport of boxing, what I think is kind of giving a bad reputation to the sport, and what's kind of ruining it. So we have guys like Deontay Wilder who apparently want to kill people in the ring. They want a quote-unquote body on their record. He said that when he's in the ring, he's the bronze bomber. He's not himself, and that he wants a body on his record. He said it a couple times, so obviously he really does mean that. And it just kind of gives the impression that fighters are just ruthless pieces of shit, and that they don't really have any morals. We also we have guys like Errol Spence Jr. who drink and drive, get in car crashes, and they just make fighters look irresponsible. Kind of like how Floyd Mayweather used to be, with a ton of girls and just giving like that playboy kind of vibe to the sport. I think that's really irresponsible for Errol Spence Jr. Obviously, it was unfortunate what happened to him. My condolences go out to him, of course, but that doesn't take away from the fact that what he did was really irresponsible and it was a bad look. We also have referees, like the referee in last night's fight between Oscar Valdez and Adam Lopez. We see that fight was a really close fight. I had it even at the time of the stoppage, but it was a really bad stoppage. I think that Lopez would have recovered. I don't think the time that was left in the round had anything to do with it. I just think the fact that he didn't really seem hurt. He recovered well after it. After the knockdown, he was just covering up. But I think Oscar landed that left hook and his head popped back, and I think that's why the referee decided to stop the fight. But he should have paid closer attention, because right after, he wasn't hurt. He wasn't really dazed from that, or he was hurt, but his legs weren't giving out. He wasn't shaking. The fight could have gone on. What else? I think the judges, especially in that Callum Smith versus John Reiter fight, I think it was 117, 111. The judge had it, and then 116, 112. You see, those scores are just way too wide. There's no way the fight was that one-sided. I think John Reiter won that fight personally, and those scorecards are just completely embarrassing. And we see fans talking about it every day about how boxing is a corrupt sport, and that doesn't help the image at all. Even in the Canelo Triple G, the first fight, I personally think the fight was a draw, but we had that 117, 111 scorecard from Adelaide Bird. That's just completely embarrassing, and that fight was nowhere near a Canelo Alvarez shutout. And so, yeah, this is what I think is ruining boxing today. They definitely need to work on that. I'm sure they're not going to, but we're going to see more of this in the future, but fans know what they see. Thank you for tuning in to Unbiased Boxing Talk, and we'll see you in the next episode.